Hello, my lovelies. How you all doing today? Hope you had a great weekend. We are here back on our last day before the class starts tomorrow on Period 9, designing that personalized compass style that will serve you for the next 20 years. I'm so excited about teaching this class, and the series that I was doing this past week is just kind of giving you some idea of the importance of why you would want to have this personalized style. We're gonna just kind of pull all of that together today. So if you are new to me, hello, my name is Kathleen Horvath. I'm a business feng shui master, astrologer, and the creator of the Time Blazer business management system. So excited to be able to be with you at this very exciting time in history and life. We really are very fortunate to be experiencing things just happening right before our very eyes. So if you are new to me, hello, welcome. Thanks for joining today. Really appreciate that. For those of you who have been following me for a while, or maybe not in the right time zone to be watching me during your waking hours and you see me on a replay, I see you as well. So thank you so much for tuning in. So I think really what we should do is just kind of get started to pull it all together. I just really want to, and I'm going to show you this in various different ways because we're all different type of learners, right? So, we started the series off with astrology, the space, the time, and universal gateway. And like I said, today we're going to pull it all together for you. So, really, it goes down to everything I just said. It really goes down to the cosmic trinity. We talked about that more, I believe, on the first day. And truthfully, whenever I do have a series, you're going to probably hear me speak about person, space, time, and universe. And the reason why is the system of feng shui, your astrology, choosing a favorable date, using universal gateway. It really all is an intricate system when it's used in tandem with each other. Oh my gosh, you can really just begin to see some incredible things unfolding in your life. So let's face it, we all are experiencing some sort of big shift in your life. It could be health, it could be your job, your finances, your relationships, could even be all, right? And this is just the universe's way of helping you make some better decisions. These could be called your proverbial life lessons, if you will. But as we all know, if you are of a certain age, and I'm going to say anything over 20 plus, you have probably experienced some sort of change in your life that wasn't comfortable, and sometimes even really good change, like a marriage or having a baby. Those are all great events in our lives, but they are change and they impact other things in our life, just as maybe a promotion in your job could impact your life because maybe you're not able to spend as much time in your family unit and things like that because other responsibilities come your way. So really, all of this is just helping you. When I say all of this, Chinese metaphysics is helping you navigate and make better choices and make informed choices. This system has been around for thousands of years. So, of course, you are going to start seeing some things that if you had known before, you might have made different decisions. Well, here you are. Right now, we can start looking at some of these modalities to start seeing what might be coming up and how we can make some decisions about that. Okay. All right. So, whether you're going to be in the class or not, I still want you to download your free business astrology chart. And the reason being is that's always where it starts. So go to freebusinessastrology.com or hit that QR code with your phone and don't hit it, just scan it. And then that will take you to a chart that's going to look something like this. So again, here's that URL on the bottom if you happen to miss that. But what we're going to be looking at is your year of birth that relates to your friends, social circles, your networking, your ability to um, kind of network up, if you will. It's like the people that you know that can help you. So it's a very one to cultivate, even if you are more of an introvert or a loner type person. To get ahead in the world, we do need to work together. So this is your working together pillar, if you will. And then your month of birth, that's going to be about your career, your character, and how any given year, these animals that come in and out can either make your chart go, oh great, I welcome in that new energy, or it could bring in, I need to make some different choices and decisions because things aren't going as you had planned. And so this is again helping you make informed decisions. Your day of birth is about you. So this is where I say, really, we always start looking at a birth chart, no matter what service that I'm providing, because it's so personalized, and it can be personalized. Why just, kind of go like, oh, everyone born in the year of the rooster is like this? Well, obviously you're much more than that. And it's an intricate tapestry. And when you understand your own weave, you're going to also, again, be able to stand in your own power, be empowered, as well as make those informed decisions. So your day of birth is about you, your personal growth, stepping into becoming a better person each and every day. And then it is also about your partnerships. Your hour of birth, if you know it, and I realize not everyone does, but I just gave you 75% of your decision making that you can make. But if you do know your hour of birth, it's going to be about your investments. It's your legacy or your goal achieving pillar to see like you're going after a certain thing, and that's the pillar that will support your strategies, if you will. And it is about your investments, all the money that you could be acquiring over the course of your life. How do you best manage that? So those are what they mean specifically. I just want to let you know that these are things that are common. Whatever Chinese astrologer you're following, it's the way that it's interpreted. But for our class, we need to know these animals to see which ones are going to be favored in period 9. So we're going to go through all of that in the class tomorrow, and what could be, maybe you might not have one of those animals, but maybe there's something in your chart that would companion with one of those great power animals of period 9, and that will help boost your chart up as well. Then we are also going to be looking at your helpful people. You're going to find all of these things that are on your chart, and we're going to overlay this information over your floor plan. So let's just take randomly one animal. I'll just use one that's on this particular chart. And let's go with the year of birth. It's a rooster. So where's that rooster located? Well, I can tell you it's located in the west area of your space, whatever space you occupy, whether it be an office space, your home. Maybe you're going on an extended stay of some sort. That area is going to be affected. So what is in that area? So that is, again, your informed decisions. This period lasts for 20 years, and we want to be ready before that arrives officially in 2024. So that's one of the things that we're going to be creating in your personal dial that you're going to be doing yourself. I'm going to give you the information how to do it. You're either going to sketch it in, you're going to have access to a compass dial that we're going to provide for you. But if you're someone who's like pretty tech savvy, you can do things like in Canva, you can do it on PowerPoint or Keynote if you're working on the Apple platform. So there's many ways you can make it electronic Um, because here's the thing, over the course of the next 20 years, if you happen to be moving, you're just going to pull up that file off of your phone or your electronic device of the time, and you're going to be able to overlay that compass over any potential space that you would be considering using for long term. Super, super, super important to have all of your pillars depicted on a floor plan that you're going to be using. Otherwise, you miss out. Remember when I just said your month is about your career and you don't have that in your floor plan? It's going to be pretty darn hard for you to be successful. So, this is where informed, these are subtle energies we're working at, but profound, profound impacts on your life. So, it's that type of thing that we're going to be building tomorrow with your personal compass dial. And it's all about you. That's what we were talking about just now. Now, when we were talking about the feng shui, now this is the space. The space, again, is going to be very important. And I've already indicated to you that the south sector is one of the most important areas of any floor plan in period 9. So we want to find out what your current condition is of your south sector. Do you even have a south sector in your space? Is it weakened because maybe you have a bathroom or it's a closet, it's a garage, but it's very clogged up with clutter? How in the heck is the sun going to reach, the sun as in that fire energy of period 9, going to reach the south if it's already in a weakened or missing state? So again, this is where you get to make decisions. If you're someone that's like a researcher maybe, or you're working for someone else, potentially the South might not be as important, but it's going to affect your promotions because you're not really being seen. It could affect your visibility if you're trying to do something online. And here's the biggest thing, though. Out of all of that, the fire element is the happiness element. So I'm telling you, when you have, some of these things, when you start paying attention to what a space provides for you, look beyond the beautiful interior design that you have. I want you to look beyond that. It's like, and I've always said this, it's like falling in love with that gorgeous man or that beautiful woman, but they're toxic. So if your house is attacking you and not helping you, you need to make a choice on how much more you want to take. So it's all about you and the choices you make. This is where it's going to help you make informed decisions. What we like to do first and foremost is improve the space that we are already in, because our really next step from there is always feng shui up. Never feng shui down, as in don't get an inferior space. Try to always feng shui up when you're making any type of move. Make it at least lateral, but try to go up, right? Okay. All right, and then the timing piece. Well, we are in a seismic timing influence right now. And we're going from period 8 into, at the end of 2023, we officially go into period 9 for that 20-year period. But we also have to take into consideration the annual energies. So for those that have signed up for the class already, we're going to briefly talk about the annual energies because they are affected this year, because there's a couple of different PowerPoints within the floor plan this year that we can activate to get period 9 sparks activated. So the period is 20 years, as I said. So the first 10 years is about being on the rise. Can you imagine the person who has already got their kindling already ready, some nice hard wood to fuel that fire, versus waiting till period 9 to happen and go, I need to go find a fuel source. So, what I mean by that is you need to take action now to get ready for period 9. So, you will be much further ahead of the game if you're on the front end of it versus, and I'm sure you've seen this too, that, it's like when you well, let's just put it this way. This is where the early bird does get the worm. So you do need to get out and get things going. That means taking super good care of your health. This also means start working on those projects that are period 9 type projects, which I talked a lot about. The different industries. If you missed that, just go back. But we already know that technology is gonna be one of the big ones that you're gonna blink and you're not even going to believe how much and fast things are changing, and it's already happening, as you know. So that is about the time. And then what we're going to do is we are also going to look at the universal gateway. Now, the universal gateway is the more spiritual side. And I've always told, the last few years, I've been telling my clients that I'm shifting myself into a new destiny cycle, but my destiny cycle is about spirituality. So are you one of those that are shifting into this spiritual realm right now? But how would you be transforming your business? So this is very much about transformation, and we want to rid ourselves of the period 8 earth energy so the phoenix can rise. So this really is about embracing the change, not being afraid of it. It can be scary. Because anyone that's saying, oh, everything is just like perfect out there, I would take a second glance at all aspects of their life. Sure, they might be doing great financially. Sure, their health might be going well. But there's always going to be something that is either affecting an individual or someone that they care about deeply. So it really is a smart idea to stay attuned to controlling as much as you can within this seemingly turbulent time that we're in right now. Because things are really shaking up. And this is very typical. Why? We are also at the end of this 180-year cycle. So this next 20 years is about an ending, if you will. So we really want to make the very most of period 9, spirituality, technology, women empowerment. There's so much healthcare. There's so much that we have opportunities to serve, help each other, help ourselves. And I believe when you look at the yin and yang of your life, yin and yang in business is what I always say as well. Sure, we always need to take action, but we also need to take a pause, take a step back, reflect, and when you do that, you're going to have much more clarity. And then again, I do hope that you do join me tomorrow for the class. But for those of you who, and there is a replay for that, so do know that. But I do want you to work on each and every one of you. I really want you to make that list of things that you know really don't serve you anymore. Make that list, do something about it. Get the support that you need. I certainly can help you with this end of it, of the personal dial and some of the other services that I offer, but you yourself need to do the work. No one can do that for you. And this is the year, I'm going to say, is for the work. So make that list and really start finding ways in which you can release so that you are free to spread your wings in just a few short months away. Okay? All right, let's see. I think what I want to let you know at this point is we have the class that is starting tomorrow. It's just a 1 day class. It's a hands-on class. It really is much more about you building that compass, and actually I'm going to be doing this class a little bit different. At the very beginning, we're going to build that dial for you so that you know how to use it by the end of the class. So what I would suggest that you do, go ahead and get your astrology chart. Do your best to get the most accurate floor plan that you can get by tomorrow, because this is going to be hands-on. You're going to be doing your dial first, then go ahead and then we'll put the compass dial over your floor plans. Again, there's digital ways you can do this. This is not a technology class. It's a spiritual class, if you will. But there's plenty of ways that you can do it, either manually and or hire someone quite inexpensively, or maybe someone that can help you put that dial over your floor plan, because that's the thing. And I'm going to show you a couple of floor plans tomorrow with the exact same dial, to have you start understanding, like, if you chose this space, this is what would happen. If you would choose this space, this is the opportunities, if you will. So let's look for spaces that give us opportunities and not holding us back, right? So anyway, it's tomorrow between 3:30 and 5:30 p.m. Eastern. Please check your local time for what that might be. And you just need to go to bit.ly/period9, all spelled out. So thanks so much, everyone, for tuning in to this. It was a great pleasure to do this little series, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow online, for those of you who are going to join me. So for now, thank you so much. If you liked what you heard today, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe, of course, because there's classes like this that will be coming up, and other information that you might want to start exploring pretty seriously as we go into this period 9. And then go ahead and share and comment if you would. That would certainly help my algorithms, and let me know that you are liking this type of information. Okay? All right. Be well. See you tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.